The photographers are released, but all 7 remain under investigation. Today, did they hound Princess Diana to her fatal crash? Why didn't any officials in Britain or France know the princess was in Paris? And with the driver's blood alcohol level 3 times the legal limit, what would it feel like if you were at the wheel of that car? Haunting questions as Diana is remembered. Women in America tell us of her profound influence on their lives.
Not only did she touch our lives, she allowed her own life to be touched.
From NBC News, this is NBC Nightly News with Tom Brokaw. Reporting tonight from London.
Good evening from London once again, where the grieving for the loss of Diana does continue. The outpouring so great that thousands once again today lined up all day to sign condolence books. This surprises even those who admired her. And as the preparations for her funeral Saturday are underway here in London, in Paris, the investigation into her death turns out to be more complex than originally thought. Was it the paparazzi or the drunk driver or all of the above? NBC's Richard Roth is covering this story in Paris for us tonight. Richard?
Tom, in France, it's called formal investigation, the last step before charges can be filed. And today, all 7 photographers were told they're now officially suspects in a criminal case.
Inside the Palace of Justice, closed to the press and public, a judge said possible charges include involuntary homicide, hindering rescue workers, and not helping victims at the scene of an accident. A serious crime in France. It alone brings a possible 5-year prison sentence. All the men were released, though 2 had to post bail. The lawyers were outraged, one saying his client tried to take Diana's pulse before he took her picture. Another said his client didn't even raise his camera till police arrived.
So what he could do more? Nothing. Nothing. So he's a scapegoat.
That's not the way some American tourists saw it Saturday night when they happened on the crash site. Jack and Robin Firestone were back home in New York today with vivid memories of the accident.
But these photographers were all over the car like sharks would be after raw meat.
But here in Paris, the so-called king paparazzi, Daniel Angeli, with 40 years of photos under his belt, is feeling the heat. One of his photographers is among the criminal suspects. The people who call us assassins, he says, are the same people who buy the pictures. They invented us. I do not feel responsible for this death.